In Hawaii in 1978, I lived a few houses down from the house where Baba was staying. It was gorgeous and only a short walk from the ashram. But I found myself terrified. The terror came up for no reason, and everywhere I went, I experienced the same feeling. I went to bed with terror, woke up with terror, and spent every moment of the day with terror. It never attached itself to any particular object. It just saturated my experience. No matter how much I sat with it, it wouldn't go away. During that time, I started assisting with Baba's correspondence. One evening, I was in Baba's house working with his translator. She had her own room there with its own shower, and a door passed directly from the shower to the outside so one could avoid tracking sand into the house. Baba was in his own room, and I assumed he didn't know I was there. It was late, and I probably should have been back in my own house. Suddenly, we heard Baba's voice in the living room, and we panicked. As far as I knew, Baba wasn't aware of all the work I was doing and wouldn't approve of my being there so late. We decided that I should slip out the shower door. No sooner was I outside than Baba entered the room and started talking with his translator. The large plate glass windows began only a couple of feet off the ground, so there was no way I could go any further without Baba seeing me. I crouched down under one of the windows and with my terror waited. As I squatted there, a dog wandered through the bushes from a neighboring yard. The dog stood a couple of feet away and stared at me, and I stared back. The dog didn't bark. At that moment, the whole veil of illusion dropped away. I knew that Baba knew I was there, and that he knew I knew. I had no terror at all, and everything was perfect. Everyone was a participant in the great play of perfection. Instead of the terror, I experienced pure bliss. Then I heard Baba leave the room. As I walked home, the terror came back, but I now knew that it wasn't me. Instead of being identified with it, I could see it as an object, a vibration separate from me. If God wanted me to live with terror, then instead of running from it, I would accept it. I made it no big deal, just something to live with. By the time we left Hawaii a few weeks later, the terror was gone.